up, my beautiful soul family? How's everybody doing tonight? All right, so we're going to get right into this. A lot of you guys been hitting me up, letting me know that Chrisean Rock just may be on the run from CPS. From what the internet is saying, 10,000 people have called CPS on Chrisean Rock. You know what I mean? Especially after that, one of her lives went viral of Junior sounding like he drowning or sounding like he coughing real bad and stuff. So people was really concerned. You know what I mean? And honestly, I do hope Junior gets some help. What I want to do in this video, I want to consult Spirit. I want to see if this is finally what's going to get Junior the help he allegedly needs. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are wondering how this is going to play out. Is Chrisean Rock going to run? Are you going to take Junior? You know what I mean? Is Junior finally going to get some help? Is he going to end up staying with Chrisean Rock? Hopefully, we can answer all of that with Spirit tonight, y'all. Now, y'all know, of course, though, before I start my reading, I need to put out my disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I state in this video is just alleged. Nothing I state in this video have been proven to be fact as of now. Now that I got the disclaimer out the way, let's shuffle the cards, y'all. You know, I've got the sage. I'm lighting the sage. But let me ask y'all a question while I'm lighting the sage. How do y'all think this is going to play out? Do y'all think this is finally going to make CPS take Junior, like a lot of people have been complaining about? Do y'all think Chrisean Rock just needs some parenting classes? Do you think she care? There's so many questions to this. Hopefully we get this all answered tonight with Spirit. All right. Sage is lit, y'all. Just to keep the negative energy out and the positive energy in. Let's shuffle these cards, y'all. Let's get the cards shuffled. Let's see what Spirit got to tell us. Spirit, can you please tell us about CPS and Chrisean Rock, please? Is this enough to finally get Junior taken? Will CPS finally take Junior? Will CPS finally listen to the 10,000 concerned citizens? All right, we get ready to pull the cards off. I wonder also, have you guys heard about the petition that's out to save Junior as well? All right, we get ready to pull. One more, and then I'm going to pull. There's a little bit of water on this table, y'all. I'm ready to wipe this water off, so I can't really do the cards with the water still sitting on the table. Just give me a second. Let me get this up. Here we go. All right, here we go. We ready. There we go. Almost finished the energy. All right, there we go. Here we go. All right. So, look, you got the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's the first thing. A nasty woman, an ignorant woman, a very vindictive. She has a bad temper from what I'm seeing. I just feel like she's like cynical and just nasty and a B word to everybody. This is the word, like what I'm getting from Spirit, or at least a lot of people feel like she's a B word for treating that baby like that. I think this is what this is. Look, so you got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, something about losing some money. You got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm feeling like it's saying this is some kind of wrong timing going on. Let me pull some more cards before I tell y'all what I'm really seeing. Some kind of wrong timing going on. Then you got the Teacher. You got the Death card, and you got the Seven of Cups in reversed. So let me see here. Then the 3. Got this. Okay, so her not being able to fight against opposition in court. This is what I'm saying when it comes to her son. You know what I mean? There's something with money. So okay, so I'm feeling like there was money lost, and she's kind of feeling better about this. But I feel like that's the only reason she would feel better about this. I feel like at first she's going to be asked to take parenting classes, but you know what I mean? Like that's going to be like her only chance, her only option. I feel like it's going to be like this thing where either take parenting classes or we're going to take the baby. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of things, a lot of complaints going on, a lot of things that we're seeing on live that people ain't liking. You know what I mean? Now let me see. Let me look it over some more. I feel like she's not going to be able to deal with a lot of the legal battles and a lot of the can't deal with a lot of the pressures and responsibility when it comes to taking care of her son. You know what I mean? It's something about somebody being rich. Now I don't think she has money. I don't think she's rich. I think she feels isolated. I think she makes a lot of foolish, reckless decisions. I think this is what Spirit is saying, allegedly. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that's going to have to cooperate. Like she's going to have to cooperate with. This is what I'm seeing. She is getting ready to be in hot water. There's a lot of people that's cooperating to try to get the baby some help. This is what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? There's a messed up family dynamic there. Is what I'm seeing. Um, I feel like she like either is going to end up walking away or wants to walk away. Now you got the King of Cups, which is some kind of upstanding man or something, and then you got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, which means that is like she's trying to build a career. She still feel heartbroken from it. I feel like she's still mad from her old relationship and stuff like that because her man walked away from her, or at least the man she wanted walked away from her. She thought there's gonna be this family and that they're not this family unit. That's what she's still concerned about, not about her son. You know what I mean? She wants to have all these lovers and crap like that. Look, that Aquarius male, I feel like it's still coming up in the week meeting in the reading. I feel like, honestly and truly, she still want Blueface back. This is still what this is about. This is still what she's more focused on. She's not focused on her son. This is what's coming across in the reading. They broke up and stuff like that, and she stuck with this child. I feel like she thought that this child was going to keep him and was going to keep him trapped and was going to keep her in control over him. You know what I mean? Over control over Blueface, that is. I'm feeling like a lot of truths is coming out about the pain that the baby is going through and stuff like that. I feel like she takes her frustrations out on this baby at times. Like a lot of stuff is going to come to light. Um, she takes a lot of her frustration out a lot on this child because she got pregnant with this child and because the father. Something about the father, like the way she analyzed it in her mind, she thought that this was going to be this romantic relationship, this loving relationship. So I feel like this is kind of why she also treats the baby like crap. At least this is what Spirit is alleging. Not to mention she still has a substance abuse problem. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. Um, she cares more. She's more out for self gratification than being a mama. That baby was supposed to be a means to an end, or at least this is what I'm seeing in the cards so far. Let me see here. Let's clean these cards up, y'all. Let's get to pulling some more cards. So I think, yeah, I'm seeing that it's like this. She gets like violent. I feel like the cards are saying she gets violent with the baby. Like she gets like it's times where she like really lose. I could see her like really losing her temper sometimes with him. Like maybe like just cussing at him or trying to beat him or something because she gets frustrated easy. I mean, like I said, allegedly, I feel like this is what Spirit is telling me. You know what I mean? I feel like law enforcement needs to get involved. She feels like hold on. So the Eight of Swords is coming up now. This could mean one of two things. I feel like she feels trapped being a parent, but she's trying to keep up appearances. But she thinks that by telling these lies and all this crap and stuff, but it's not really working. She doesn't she tries to have the gift of gab because a lot like Junior is her meal ticket. She makes a lot of money, you know what I mean, exploiting Junior around. This is what I'm seeing. Like Junior is a means to an end. He's her meal ticket. He was supposed to keep the man that she wanted and keep her, you know, receiving money from the man that she, you know, wanted. I.e., I think Blueface. I think that's what Spirit is telling me, you know. And then not only that, a lot of the public is interested in Junior, so he keeps her views up. Let me see here. It's a lot more stuff that hasn't come to light. I feel like there's stuff that we don't know yet about what's going on with Junior, with with Chrisean Rock and stuff. I feel like stuff is still coming out. The truth is still being revealed. We're gonna find out that there's a lot more craziness to this whole situation. You know that there is a bit of child abuse, or at least this is what I'm seeing in the cards. Like let me see here. So she gave birth to him, but I feel like she was trying to get money. when she gave birth to him, she really wanted to unalive him. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that she regrets having a baby. She regrets giving birth. She tried to unalive him. Um, she tried to, she tried to stop, I guess, him the pregnancy from progressing when she found out that Blueface wasn't really still trying to care about her all like that. Let me see here. She wanted to just to be able to do what she wanted and stuff like that. She didn't want the burden and the responsibility of having to care for two people, her and a baby. She wanted to be a kept woman. This is what I'm seeing. And she's mentally unstable, and I'm feeling like she also is unstable when it comes to her housing situation. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. Like she has a lot of delusion with her, this girl. And she's infamous, but not really famous. And I think she's oblivious to that. I still think she thinks she's just high level celebrity. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on with her mentally. She's just, I feel like Spirit is trying to say, it's just this girl live with a lot of delusion and takes her frustrations out on the baby. There was a plan. She had a plan, when she was having this baby. She didn't want to have a baby, but she had this plan, and in her mind, there was gonna be this happy family. They was gonna be together. This was gonna be her way of like basically keeping Blueface, controlling Blueface. I feel like she still is in love with him. She still want him. She still care about him. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. And I'm feeling like Spirit is telling me this too, in my intuition. I'm going to pull these last bit of cards. Let me see here. There you guys. Moving forward, walking away, spending more money than you. We'll have to spend more money on the baby than she can bring in. Let me see here. Somebody else taking care of the baby. I feel like she might go to jail. This is what I think I'm saying. I feel like she might go to jail for some of this stuff. And I'm seeing right here, you got the Six of Cups, which can talk about somebody being taking care of her children or a child being taken care of because this child is not thriving right. And you know what I mean? It's like it's failure to thrive with Junior. And I'm feeling like what the Spirit is trying to say is that she might end up getting locked up because of this. And then you got judgment, which means maybe there'll be some kind of court case over this. Allegedly, this is what I'm saying so far. Let me see here. All right, so let's pull this oracle deck. Matter of fact, instead of the oracle deck, I know you guys is highly invested in this. Let's ask a second question with the tarot cards. All right, so we already asked how this was going to play out, and from what the tarot deck said, the tarot deck is saying she's gonna get a court case. She's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be an arrest, and she's gonna get a court case. So let's ask the cards. Will Junior be adopted out? All right, Spirit. Will Junior end up going into foster care or be adopted out? Will Junior go into foster care or be adopted out? All right, one more, then we're gonna pull, y'all. All right, here we go. Ready? Here you go. All right, let's see if Junior be going into foster care or adopted out, or what's gonna go on with him. Let's do that second reading right there. Okay, so this was all right. So let me see here. There's going to be a fight. I feel like some kind of couple is going to try to get him. They're going to fight with her to get him. That's going to be like his lifeline. Let me see here. It's like thrown into the fire, like from the pan to the fire. Let me see. The devil, or toxic people, toxic couple. Let me see here. That family card keep coming up in reverse. Like there's something wrong with like this family, some kind of a toxic family dynamic. You know what I mean? Maybe the cards are saying that Junior is already in a toxic family dynamic and he's not progressing. He's not thriving the way he needs to. But I'm feeling like yes, there's going to be another couple. This is what I'm seeing. be a couple that could be a little bit more patient with him. Like this might be his lifeline. Let me see here. Let me pull some more cards. It's still some kind of injury or sickness coming with Junior. You know what I mean? That's gonna help this couple get him. Maybe in the next couple weeks. I feel like this is going to be within weeks. I don't feel like this is going to be a long time off. I'm seeing a lot of wands coming up, which is the weeks. You know what I mean? Let me see here. Okay, let me see. So let me really read this. Yeah, yeah. I think maybe Chrisean Rock is gonna walk away. Like I keep getting this kind of walk away card, this eight of cups, like this walking away, this or this getting away kind of thing. Let me see here. Then you got the high priestess, which is about intuition. I think we all kind of see something coming with this. You know what I mean? You got the moon card in reversed, which is talking about the realizing things or fears being recognized. Something's about to really majorly happen with this baby. I still keep feeling like there's something coming with him, but it's going to be his lifeline. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be like this. I feel like I feel like it's gonna be like some kind of silver lining to get him away because it's something she's still chasing money and it's something that's gonna happen with him because of her chasing money and stuff like that and like her being a scatterbrain and like not putting energy into her son and putting her energy into the wrong places. You know what I mean? I feel like she's gonna be in a lot of emotional turmoil and a lot of stuff is gonna go bad for her right now. This get ready to be this negative turning point in this. I feel like something major is coming, like a near death experience for Junior. Junior is really about to. I do feel like I'm. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I feel like there's something. Junior's in trouble. He is. He's in trouble, and it's going to be something that's. I'm not gonna say it's going to kill him per se, but I feel like it's going to be something that's going to be like almost like something catastrophic, like something he's really going to get like bad off on because of it, like something where it's going to take to like really get him away from her. I hope I'm wrong. Like I really do hope I'm wrong. I hope that's not the truth. Let me see here. Look, you got the King of Wands. You got the harem, which is basically the teacher, the traditional, the leader. You know what I mean? The religious somebody. He's getting ready to go with somebody else. This is what I'm seeing. That somebody that's gonna take on the responsibility of caring for him. Look, the King of Swords. I wonder if that someone is Blueface. Because that King of Swords keep coming up, and so you know, y'all know the Swords is the air sign suite, and it's like I keep feeling like Aquarius man. Maybe Blueface is about to step up and help. Look, some of the same cards is coming up in the same way. An ex lover of hers. Maybe Blueface might decide to come try to step up and save Junior or take him. Let me see here. No. Here's what it is. He's exposing her. Blueface is exposing a lot of crap that she's doing and stuff like that, and about how she's not an unfit mother. Like Blueface is about to really start exposing her. You know what I mean? And how she's so selfish and she's doing everything for a selfish reason. It's like he's being sacrificed for her own selfish wants and needs because she's trying to be rich. You know what I mean? It's just like this double life. Like I said, it's a lot worse than what we know about from what Spirit is telling me. You know what I mean? It's something where Junior might need some hospitalization. This is what I'm seeing in the cards. Okay. Victory or some kind of win. Her going to jail. Somebody about to take him from her. I do feel like that because she's a child abuser and she can't control her emotions at times. She flips out on this baby sometimes. This is what I'm seeing in the cards, and she makes some very stupid decisions. Look, the father card. The father is still coming up. I don't know if it's her father that's going to take him or Blueface, who everybody believes is his father right now. She inflicts violence on this baby. This is what I'm seeing in the cards, and I feel like that's going to come up in court. and that's going to be used in court, and that's going to be communicated to the courts that she inflicts violence sometimes on this child. So to answer the questions and recap, these cards are saying Chrisean Rock might end up getting arrested and there being a court case. You know what I mean? Will Junior be taken? I'm seeing that somebody is going to step up and take him, like this couple or something, or maybe some kind of Aquarius male, maybe Blueface. I'm not 100% sure on that. You know what I mean? I'm seeing an Aquarius male, so I'm guessing I'm going to guess and hope maybe Blueface is that Aquarius male. It may be somebody else. You know what I mean? So tell me what you guys think down below. Do y'all think Chrisean Rock is about to go to jail? Do you think she needs to go to jail? I want to remind everybody that everything in this video said was alleged. Leave your comments down below. Give me y'all opinion. I want to know how y'all feel about this. You know what I mean? Would y'all take Junior if y'all could? Thank you, my beautiful soul family, for tuning in. I'll see y'all in the next reading. I love you, my babies. You have a good one.